How you doing? I'm Eric Rice. Welcome to Backstaging. You know, if you ever watch Command N, you get to see Amber and Mike kind of cruise around the streets of Toronto finding the city as their backdrop for their show. Well, not all of us might have the opportunity to leave the house or our apartment or dorms, or maybe we're stuck someplace where we don't have such a great scenery like the city of Toronto. So what if I told you could spend as little as $21 getting something a little slick and high-tech, a little industrial looking for a backdrop that you can put into your apartment, dorm, or garage? You might think I'm nuts. Well, not really. Check this out. That's all it is. Now these panels, which can be very loud and also very sharp, you gotta be careful of this. These are corrugated metal siding, usually used for the roofs of sheds and whatnot. You can go to your local hardware store, like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, pick these up for about $7 a panel. This one's about 2 feet by, I'd say about 6 feet. And what's really, it's loud. What's really fun about these, they reflect light extremely well. In fact, all you need is a colored object in the general vicinity, and you get this nice reflection right off of it. 3 panels lined up, 6 feet wide. You don't need to have the camera too far away from you, and it will fill the frame perfectly behind you. Now, this is just leaning up against some boxes in an everyday 2-car garage. That's how easy it is. Now, what if you wanted to spend a little less money on a backdrop? Well, that's easy. Hit up your local fabric store. Now there's all sorts of fabric that you can get. Some of it's really cheap and some of it's really expensive. This stuff, it's regular old cotton fabric. You can even maybe see through it a little bit. Of course, you gotta make sure you iron it so you don't get any of these creases showing in the background. You can iron it or use a steamer. This was $2.99 a yard. A yard is 3 feet. You can easily measure that by holding it out in one hand and going all the way to your nose. That's roughly about 3 feet. This is 4 feet worth of fabric, and all I need to do is throw this over the metal panels or a bookcase, or even use the almighty thumbtack to put it to the wall. Now, it's not perfect, but if you don't want something so industrial and sharp edge and you want something a little softer, well, there's no shortage of fabric and styles and designs that you can get at a local fabric store. Head on over to the quilting section. And yes, guys, you can do it too. Suck it up, go on in, and then, buy something black if it makes you feel better. That's it. $12, $21, and you can have a really cool backdrop that will eliminate any kind of weird stucco, white, boring, beige wall. If you're doing something in your house or your apartment or your dorm and you don't get the chance to go outside, or maybe the weather's too crappy, or maybe you live in a really boring place that's not as scenic as Toronto or here, San Francisco, Silicon Valley. For Backstaging, I'm Eric Rice. I'll see you next time. How you doing? I'm Eric Rice. This is Backstaging. These panels is now, if you've ever seen a show like Command N and Amber and Mar. Now, what if you wanted to spend a little less? So, 3 panels. Three panel. Jesus.